Well, hello and welcome to Friday Night Update. We're looking at week 51 today. I'm here with Gao. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Good, good. Um, Hungry, I'm tired, and I'm cold. But other than that, I'm good.
Okay.
So, this week,
A nice and big update.
yeah, um, we are looking at week 51, where they have auto run, water wheel, and reload fixes. We
Amongst
fix
others, yes.
amongst others. Yeah, we fixed a large reload bug, added auto run, added a range of new items, and rebalanced pastes in week 51. So, looking forward to it. Um, would you be so kind as to kick us off, please?
Right, hey. So, week 51's update brings an end to one of the longest standing bugs, the disappearing of items on reload. With the help of our new bug reporting tool and the community, we've managed to identify and remedy this bug, and expect the results to be immediate after updating with the patch. It's a very annoying one indeed, where you load your prospect or your open world or your outpost, and deployables are gone, power and water lines are gone, parts of the base are gone.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it myself as well, mostly with power and water lines. I've heard people like, yeah, I lost a bench in my open world with like 150 iron ingots, stuff like that.
Ouch. Yeah.
Ouch, indeed. Yeah. So luckily they fixed it.
Yeah.
It was an annoying one.
It certainly was.
Yep. So we have also added a range of items that previously have been coming soon in the tech tree. Along with the highly requested auto run feature, actually for auto run for mounts if I'm not mistaken. And new meshes for an updated aesthetic on a few items. And there are some relative big changes indeed, as in size-wise. Like I said yesterday, the concrete furnace is way bigger. Glass working bench is smaller.
Mm.
The beds have a new mesh. Have new. They look different now. Things like that. So
Okay.
yeah, the pastes have also received a rework, making them a viable consumable amongst the craftables pool once again. If I'm not, yeah, the tastes have been changed into tonics.
Okay.
And finally, a new repair bench at tier 3 has been added for repairing all items regardless of their original crafting location, and for repairing worship items when paired with a power source. Actually, the tier 3 and 4 stuff can now be repaired on the new repair bench. Stuff
Nice.
that you repaired on an anvil, you still need to do on the anvil. What you need to do on the crafting bench, you still need to do on the crafting bench.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, the image there looks like the water wheel.
Yep, it is indeed.
That looks interesting. Hmm. Okay. Alrighty. So reloading fixes. Excuse me. A long-standing issue in Icarus that has proved a challenging battle has been disappearing deployables and in-game features such as deep ore veins or mounts on reload of a prospect or session. Most players have experienced and reported these issues to us. These reports have been incredibly helpful, and paired with our recent bug reporting tool, we've managed to identify the bug and reproduce it with a 100% success rate. Uh,
The deep veins, indeed, I've had those as well. Yeah,
mm,
very annoying.
well, yeah, I mean, that's a larger source of materials. Of course, it would be bloody annoying if that disappears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As a result of this work, we have been able to fix this bug and include it in this week's update. Going forward, we expect this to have a massive impact on persistent and multi day sessions.
Yeah,
It's,
because if you don't want to spend multiple days in a like spend your prospect over multiple days because of the risk of losing materials. Yeah, I can definitely I can definitely understand that.
yeah, yeah. It's important to note that previously lost items were unable to be reloaded, but anything saved forward of this patch will now save and be reloaded correctly. That's that's big.
Uh, Makes sense. Something that's gone can't be restored because it is gone.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Hey, at least it should not disappear anymore. So that's something.
Yeah. That looks like an interesting concrete and aluminium base there. And is that
Actually, it is the concrete roof.
oh, that's the concrete roof, is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, it looks like corrugated iron if you ask me, but hey ho.
Uh, it's uh, it's a concrete roof. I've seen that one before.
Okay.
I've seen those plural before.
And that looks like a buffalo pen.
Yep.
That's awfully small for a buffalo pen, don't you think?
At least 3 by 3, possibly even 3 by 4. So it's not too bad.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I can't read the name there, but his title is Project Lead, Jake
Jake Dudunsky.
Dunsky. Okay. Would you take us through that, please? Because that's italic writing and I can't read it. I haven't got my glasses. I
Yeah,
left them in the van.
it's okay. I can read it, no problem. So, this patch we have been able to address a few long-standing issues brought up by the community. The first being that of items disappearing when reloading an existing session. This has been most prominent with deep ore veins, building and deployables, especially on sessions with larger builds. It has been an issue that has plagued us since a release and is something that some developers have spent countless hours trying to fix. This week's build contains a fix for this long-standing bug. The fix is in no small part due to some members of the community, Twist 2021 and Cuckoo, for providing us with some files where we could accurately reproduce this issue 100% of the time. Another widely asked for feature is that of auto-run and the various items that have been marked as coming soon, including the water wheel. In this patch we have added these items and made sure they fit well into the existing Icarus structure. Fishing is not one of the coming soon items addressed in this patch. It is something that we hear a lot of community members and internal staff talking about, and is something we very much want to add to the game. The original intent of fishing and its place in the game has changed, and I wanted to let you know the design team is hard at work expanding the mechanisms to make it a fun feature. The main thing for us here is that inclusion of fishing feels natural and has its own place in the game. This may take little time, but will be worth it when we add the completed feature. Yeah,
Mm.
the whole fishing, Back in the day, long time ago, when I started playing Icarus, uh, fish was a nice early game source of food.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, However, nowadays with all the different sorts of meat, types of meat, and all the different vegetables and stuff,
And
I
fish is
actually
ta-
never, I
yeah,
actually never use it no more. Fish.
fish is taking a big back seat, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like we used to have fish curry all the time because you could make it in
Yeah, but
the
not only fish curry, but also
fish
cooked fish.
fillets.
But the cooked fish, early game food source.
Yeah,
So not talking about the fancy ones which you craft in kitchen benches and stuff, but the normal early one. You drop in, you catch a fish, you put it on a campfire, and then you can eat.
yeah, yeah. And of course, if you don't have, if you've got an AO, take your hat off, and then you've got like super speed, and
Yeah,
then you can actually chase the fish. You don't actually need to use bow and arrow to take them down. You just swim up to them and knife them,
yeah. But
or
yeah,
you
with the
jump in and
addition
wait
of
for a
all
couple of
the
piranhas.
yeah, with the addition of all the different types of meat and all the veggies and stuff, uh, fishing isn't really that interesting no more. The only time I kill fish is when a piranha is coming up to me, and then I just go forth and kill it.
Yeah, we don't eat fish anymore, do we?
Nope.
Mm, okay. Oh well. Moving on. That look. Ooh, three-tier repair bench.
Nope.
No,
Nope. This is actually the new kitchen.
that's the kitchen bench.
That's the new tier 4 kitchen bench. Yes, it is.
Oh well, if that's a tier four kitchen bench, I actually don't like the look of that.
Uh,
It looks like concrete.
I have to admit, I haven't crafted this new bench yet, so I also don't know what I'm gonna need for it.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I like the look of the original one actually, the wooden one.
Or composites, aluminum, concrete, steel, and a ton of stone.
Mm.
Kitchen bench, kitchen storage. Let's see, what was the other one? Tier 4. The electric stove and the plumbed sink. Yeah, we're gonna need composites for this.
Oh well, we won't be using it then.
Of course, we'll be using it in the open world.
Yeah, once you have respawnable uh, materials, resources.
I mean, I'm gonna make it just for fun and just to have it.
Okay.
But in a mission, no, not in a mission.
No,
No,
definitely not.
sorry.
Definitely not. Alrighty. Tier 3 repair bench for workshop items.
Amongst others, workshop items. Yes.
Okay. We've added a Tier 3 repair bench to the tech tree, which provides two unique benefits. It has the ability to repair all items you're wearing or have placed on the bench with a single click, regardless of where they were crafted. When combined with a power connection, it can also repair Tier 4 and orbital workshop items. Cool.
Yeah. So you can only repair those items in this new repair bench anymore.
Okay. This change means that all orbital workshop items can only be repaired on this bench rather than the machining bench or fabricator as before. It will still require the workshop repair kit which can be used in collaboration with the bench to repair workshop items on the go. The bench costs 20 aluminium, 20 leather, 50 wood, and 10 stone to craft, and can be unlocked in the Tier 3 of Tech Tree.
Yeah, blueprint. So no talent needed, just a blueprint.
Okay. I don't like the fact that now you can't repair your workshop items on the machining bench. You have to use the repair bench.
Yeah, but like I already said yesterday, when do you need to repair your space gear, your workshop gear? Only on a very long mission or in your outpost slash open world. Uh, those missions, well, you played long enough to gather all the resources needed for the repair bench anyway.
Hmm.
Short missions, you don't need to repair your workshop items unless you like frequently run into bears and get killed by them.
Yeah, like I
And
did last night.
yep, and losing the durability of your armor.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, we haven't repaired we've actually repaired things like the Neve's pickaxe and stuff more often than anything else.
Not even that often, to be honest.
No, I'm probably more likely to repair my Neve's pickaxe and or my knife. Just
As soon as
because,
I have the platinum, let alone the titanium pickaxe, I don't use the niche no more. I only use it for running, and it still works when
yeah,
it's broken. The Larkwell bow, however, that's a different story.
yeah, yeah. Um, However, the cave bows are kind of on a par with the Larkwell bows, so
Nope, not
no,
by a long shot. The Larkwell bow, space bow, is by far the best one. By
okay.
far.
Oh no, it's on a par with the recurve bow, isn't it?
Yes.
That's where I was getting it wrong. Alrighty, well we've a lot to get through, so let's swiftly move on to new items, if you please, Corny.
So we have added a bunch of new items to the tech tree that have previously been coming soon. The water wheel, for example, will be a new power generation source that can be placed in any body of water. Uh, Actually, in any body of flowing water. Can't place him in a lake, you have to place him in rivers and streams. It provides 2000 powers, but requires some active maintenance to keep in service. Every 3.5 minutes, the water wheel will collect junk, such as spoiled plants or rarely fish or sponges. After 50 items, which should take just under 3 hours, the water wheel will grind to a halt and not generate power until it has been cleaned out. Keep an eye on it to keep your base moving. So constant maintenance to an extent. You have to basically visit it every every about 3 hours to clean it out, and then you can, and then it will start working again.
Hmm. Not sure if I
Uh,
like the sound of that.
it's well, it's at least not as frequent as the biofuel generator. But on the other hand, the solar panel don't require maintenance at all. So yeah. Anyway, next, the marbled kitchen bench will craft most items previously cooking benches can't provide, and has a 50% crafting speed bonus also. I'm not sure what they mean with previous cooking benches can't provide. I reckon this is the one where you can cook it all. That basically was the same with the tier 3 already, which could cook all. I'm not sure there are any new recipes.
Hmm. Okay.
Anyway, the plumbed sink, when connected to an active water connection, provides a short buff when interacted with.
I missed a sentence.
Sorry, it can be paired. The marble kitchen bench can be paired with a marble kitchen storage, which provides the same aesthetic, whatever, as the other tier 4 kitchen items. The plumbed sink, when connected to an active water connection, provides a short buff when interacted with. This buff increases crafting speed, movement speed, health regen, and reduced food and water consumption. And it should also give a bonus of sorts to the sleeping buff.
Okay, cool.
The electric stove has been added to tier 4 as well. It allows you to craft items previous stoves could not, and it also gives you the 50% crafting speed bonus. Basically the same as the kitchen bench. The electric stove, again, tier 3 already was able to cook anything. And I don't think we got any new recipes, so
Hmm. Not sounding very tempting, is it?
again, it is nice to have in Outpost or in open world, just for
Yes.
having it. But further, nope, indeed. Anyway, finally we've changed the 3D meshes on a bunch of existing items to give them a fresh look. The electric furnace, concrete furnace, electric dehumidifier, cooking bench, glass working bench and lightning rod have all received a new look. Existing versions that you've deployed will not be updated, so as not to ruin existing aesthetics. Note, they also cannot be destroyed for a refund due to this change. The new versions will use the new mesh. This image here you'll see the electric furnace, the old one to the left and the new one to the right.
Jesus,
As you
it's
can
like three
see,
times bigger.
it is a lot bigger.
Wow.
A lot bigger. It's
Hmm.
both wider and higher, like twice as high, and 1.5, almost 2 times as wide.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, keep that in mind.
Alrighty.
Right, paste rebalance. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's going to be this is going to be an interesting one, I reckon.
yeah, the pastes, which we actually never, or at least I never used before, they have now been replaced by tonics.
I think
The
the
paste,
only time I've ever actually used a paste was when I first got bit by a Komodo, and even then it didn't really work very. It didn't work.
no, you need the tonic at least.
Yeah.
Pastes have been an area deserving of attention for a while, and today we are providing a substantial rebalance to make them a more viable option amongst the consumables pool. Previously, paste provided small bonuses such as a 10% health regen or increase or 50 health on use, which only lasted 60 seconds. We have scrapped this model entirely and redesigned paste into enhancement tonics, which provide much stronger benefits.
Good.
The health engagement tonic significantly increases maximum health and health regen and provides a large boost to health on use. Uh, I'm actually looking at the custom pastes you crafted in your inventory. They are still there. looks like they are, yeah, they have added the tier 2 variant tonics. So you already had the 4 tonics, the purple, the green, the red, and the other green. You have now 4 new tonics in tier 2, so in the herbalism bench. Let's see, health enhancements. What's the, so 30% max health and 300% health regen. And 100 health when consumed. It's actually pretty good. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty good buff. It's like about a quarter of your base health.
Nice.
The stamina enhancement tonic increases maximum stam and stam regen and provides a boost to stamina on use. We're talking plus 100 stam when consumed, plus 30% max stam, and plus 200% stam regen. In
Ooh.
combination with a flatbread.
And the wine?
Flatbread and wine, you'll never run out of stam anymore.
Wow.
Again, quite good one. Okay, they only last 120 seconds, but still
It's a hell of a lot better than the 60 seconds you used to get.
twice as long. And the let's see, where's the other? Are they? Oh, sorry, I thought they were still there. Sorry, they are gone. The old pastes. I only have the parasitic, blood thing, antibiotic, and anti-poison paste. So yeah, the old pastes are gone.
Okay.
Uh, Lower values and shorter duration.
Hmm.
Let's see, sustenance tonic reduces oxygen, food, and water consumption, and provides a boost to each of them. Plus 100 oxygen, 100 food, and 100 water when consumed, and minus 30% consumption of food, water, and oxygen.
Okay.
Not not bad.
Not bad at all.
And we have the strength enhancement tonic. Increases melee damage, throwing speed, and physical resistance, and provides a boost to health and stam. So plus 50 health, plus 50 stam, plus 30% melee damage, plus 30% speed of thrown knives and spears, and plus 15% physical resistance. I don't
Mm.
think I'm gonna use this one. The other ones, like if you're fighting a boss, or basically any time, carry a couple of health enhancement tonics with you.
Yep.
Like if you get killed by a bear, you straight away chuck down one of them health enhancement tonics.
Yep.
You might survive the next bear attack.
And a stamina one too.
Other one, very well, good as well. Yeah.
I mean, think about it, right? For
Sustenance
the
enhancement tonic might be interesting if you have to travel long distance through the Arctic,
yeah,
because it gives you 100 water and less water consumption.
yeah,
Uh, you don't have to carry that much food, because it gives you food and food consumption reduction. So, not bad.
yeah, yeah.
But especially the stam and the health.
Oh,
Those
this.
tonics are definitely going to be worth it. I can tell you already.
I mean, you have on your open world, you have a set of armor that gives you the stam thing,
Yeah, I can already jump uphill and regenerate stamina whilst doing so. So yeah.
right? So if you've got that enhancement, you've got flatbread, you've got wine, and you've got a stamina enhancement tonic, you're pretty set to go, like for days.
Oh yeah. I
Which,
can even
when
do
you need to
the.
when you need to cover a lot of the map, that's going to be absolutely brilliant.
I don't even have to jump no more. I can just run.
Yeah,
Still not. Still not run out of stam. Yeah, I like those tonics. Those two.
yeah, yeah, me too.
So these new tonics can be crafted on the herbalism and the chemistry benches. and will have a 2-minute timer from the point of consumption. Any blueprint points used on previous iterations of the paste will be refunded to your character. I don't know. I have over 900 blueprint points anyway.
Yeah, not short of a few.
Exactly.
Yeah, I stopped looking at, it's like once you hit level 50, I stopped looking at my blueprint points because it just wasn't, it was pointless.
Yeah. Yeah, like yeah. uh, I've unlocked everything, and yeah, I'm still collecting blueprint points, but I don't know what for, cause I'm never gonna use them. Well, in this case, I use a couple, but not much.
Yeah. Alrighty, we have another comment below from Jake. Um, if you please, Corne, because it's italics, can't read it.
To introduce the revamped paste, we have created a new mission to complete, which requires you to perform research on protective pills and enhancement tonics on behalf of the UDA. However, due to a last-minute issue in updating our content server, which stores a lot of the prospect data and player talents, we have elected to pull this mission from this week and release it as soon as we can in the future. So it's not going to be in this week's patch. It will be in a future one.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, if they're having different issues, then I would say that kind of takes priority over something we don't have anyway.
Yep, I rather have them do it right than do it halfway.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And there we have a picture of a prospector saying hello to a bear.
Yeah, say hello to my little friend.
Hello, Mr. Fluffy. And that takes us into the change log,
Yeah,
which looks to be like it's going to be a big one.
yeah, a lot about the new stuff.
Yeah,
I like the
so
new benches and stuff. So,
yeah, we can skip the new content,
uh,
of
let's
which there
see.
is a lot.
Is there anything not related to this? Hey, Froggy, welcome.
Hey, Froggy, good to see you. How are you doing? Have you had a good day? Good, or I don't know what your time scale is, but I hope you've either had, having, or going to have a good day.
By the way, if you repair items on the repair bench, it will not cost you any stam.
Oh, nice.
It's in this new content.
Okay.
Also, there is the new revised electric dehumidifier. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's separated fans for animation. Yeah, it does look slightly different. Let's see. Yeah, the augmentation mission. Update the mission requirements to utilize the enhancement tonics, but we have to wait because it's that mission ain't in this update. Let's see. 20% for per all. I'm quickly going through the new content here. And then if you see anything where you say like, hey, it's not related to this new stuff, like a typo fixed in a thruster step for the Forsaken mission.
Mm-hmm.
The new implementation mission is gonna be a 3-day mission apparently. Increase mission timer to 3 days. Yeah, added auto run support for mounts.
Good.
So it's indeed for mounts, not for player run.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Network connection there. Fix a typo in condensed enzymes. Fix typo in water tooltip for crop plots. Receive instead of receive. EI instead of IE. Fix a bug with the enzyme dynamic mission reward which would show 2 to 3 enzymes as a reward, but only gave 1. Now correctly shows it will give 1. Yeah, dynamic missions. I haven't seen a dynamic mission enzyme reward yet. So I'm not sure it's the dynamic mission in the open world.
Mm. Yeah.
Fix crossbow attachments reward giving the flexible frame instead of the lightweight frame. Yeah. Lightweight frame ain't gonna fit on a crossbow.
No.
Uh, yeah, a couple of missions where you had to craft those pastes, like the advanced auto mission, the last 2 bullet points in the new stuff, in the new content.
Yeah.
Advanced auto mission, you had to craft the health registration paste. Now you need to do the health enhancement tonic, and concealment mission where you needed the oxygen restoration paste, and now you need the sustenance enhancement tonic.
Mm-hmm.
Concealment mission. Is that the one where I have to blow up the pot with the scorps? Like the that mission when they were introducing the scorpions?
Mm.
There you needed some oxygen thingy paste as well. It's an oxidizer for the explosives.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I think it was the O2 regen paste.
Well, that paste no is no longer valid.
Well.
For Froggy, it's quarter past 3 in the afternoon.
Oh,
So
so you're a full 7 hours behind me then. Wow.
anyway, let's continue with the fixes.
Yes, please do.
Added pre-compiled Sentry binaries to version control. Not something we see, not directly that is.
Mm-hmm.
Same for the added extra logging to active state recording component. Nor the shifted the GPU driver info collection to EU Sentry subsystem at default context, so it doesn't spam log with GPU info. Not something we'll see.
Yeah.
Right, dynamic quest rewards improvements. Thank you. Let's hope they will become worth it.
Yeah, because some of them just are not worth it, like at
I'm
all.
trying. I'm trying to find a way to break even with those dynamic missions, but basically the only ones is like find the hidden cache, because you don't need much materials except for what you use to kill the animals guarding the cache. So they're
But it,
doable. The hunting one is doable. The farming one is doable if you have proper crop plots. But the crafting ones and the mining ones, don't do them. You'll be losing resources. Because the rewards you get are way less than what you need to spend there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
don't go there.
Yeah, don't do 'em. Not worth it. Completely not worth it.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Increase the amount of storage granted by the storage improvements. Now 3 pieces of storage instead of one. Oh, so now if I make a new, I can actually check that easy. If I make a new cupboard, I should get even more space than I got before. Let's see. So I have the game running on my other screen, so I can quickly check it out.
Okay.
4 rows underneath. Nope, same. Same as it was before, for the cupboards at least. So yeah, that did not increase. So then
Okay.
I don't know storage improvements. Then it's not the storage improvements is not the talent one apparently. Oh well.
Okay.
Fix advanced modifications melee reward. No idea what I mean there.
Hmm.
Fix a
Mm,
typo in dietary requirements. Okay. Added tier 3 light options to light rewards. What do they mean with this reward stuff?
I don't know. Unless they're talking about the dynamic quest rewards.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Because they would be the only things that I could think of that you would actually get those as rewards.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, you go to find a hidden cache, and if you can actually find it.
Oh, there are no new lights in the tech tree nor in the bench. So.
Hmm.
Oh, reduced chances for and increased reward amount of cooked tier 1 items. Yeah, not interested in those. I never pick them anyway. Ah, wait, I see. This is all part of the dynamic quest reward improvements, right? So they increase the amount of storage granted by the storage improvements. Now you get for a
Yes.
reward 3 storage items instead of 1 item. Okay. Increase reward amount for uncooked veggies, which I never choose anyway. Added additional reward options. Yeah, I haven't made a list of what I had before, so I wouldn't know actually. But removed prime meat options from the quest rewards as the item is no longer in use. It's the old prime meat,
Yeah.
not the group prime meats like we have them now.
Yeah.
This is the old one where you had the prime meat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Added validation to prevent a crash related to quest initialization during prospect reload. Actually, I had this crash this afternoon. I put the last of the what was it, growing squash in the drop pod. Walked away and the game crashed.
Hmm.
Restarted the game, tried it again, and then it went fine. So yeah, that ain't fixed yet. Fixed
Alrighty.
the mission communication board mesh. Was there an issue with? I wouldn't know. Fix the water pump energy requirements. What, did they change the energy requirements? What, 1500 or so? No, 500 I think.
Don't know.
Uh,
Couldn't
I'm
tell you.
quickly gonna have a look at the water pump. It requires 1000. I don't know what it was before.
Maybe it was 500 or 750 or something.
No, it was either 500 or 1500.
Okay.
Anyway, fix issues with missions created prior to week 50 being in an end state and reverting back due to bad save information. I've actually seen this in Discord indeed, where the dev was like, yeah, hold on for a minute, we'll be fixing this in this Friday's patch. You couldn't finish the mission, or the mission steps didn't progress, something like that. So they fixed that. Good. Committing a fix for the icon editor crashing when clicking on a folder icon. Yes, editor. We don't use editor. Devs do. Fixing issue with caches missions not providing XP. To be honest, I don't even look at the XP I get for the dynamic missions.
No,
So, I wouldn't know.
me neither.
One sec, I'm gonna hook up my headset.
Okay.
So, back. Yeah, it gave me warning battery low, so hence.
Okay.
Right, fixing collect mission dead prospects from not being there on reload. So apparently, if you were doing the collect the dead prospect IDs mission and you logged off, logged back in, and those dead prospectors were gone, that's nasty because then you have to abandon the mission, cancel the mission, and then wait 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although thinking about that, I'm now thinking, right? If you do one, you can't find one of the bodies. You say, okay, I'm gonna abandon the mission. Do you keep the IDs you already collected, and can you then use them in the next mission of this type you're gonna do?
Hmm. That's an interesting question.
Oh well, something we might check out.
Yep.
Mission communicator works all the time in the editor. Again, we don't use editor. That's the clients can now see the contents of the quest rewards during selection. Remember last
Yay.
week you couldn't see it?
Yep.
Now,
I
now
couldn't
you
see
should
it.
be able to.
Yeah.
Updated the wooden repair hammer name, description and flavor text to communicate the merging of the repair and upgrade hammers. Good. Fix an issue where deployables and building pieces could be destroyed when reloading an outpost or an open world game. It was mentioned before. Reloaded Icarus actors and Icarus items are now assigning their UID as soon as possible after spawning. The U actor state recorder component attempt to find owner no longer accepts actors with valid UIDs as potential owners. Reduce the default verbosity of various recorder related log categories. A lot of info, basically they fixed this disappearing stuff.
Good.
Good. Dynamic hunt mission that reduces spawning delay on the creatures slightly.
Okay. Thanks.
Still gonna be a while before you kill 40 wolves, but sure.
Yeah.
Dynamic cache mission. The items are no longer marked as quest items. Indeed, the stuff you grabbed from the cache had this blue background and it had quest item thingy on it. You could
Mm.
just use it. You could use it, no problem. But it was marked as a quest item. I
Oh,
noticed
okay.
that before, yeah. Actually, I'm looking at some platinum ingots in the machining bench. Platinum ingot says quest item.
Mm-hmm.
Froggy says you kill 40 wolves in no time. Yeah, only if they actually spawn in. I've done it last week at some point. It took me like close to an hour to find 43 wolves because they simply did not spawn in. And I did cover quite a bit of ground around my base. The collect prospector ID mission. The bears no longer respawn. Yay, good. But they will still respawn on reload to prevent login and logout to remove them. Remember we like dozen bears running around those dead bodies?
Yeah,
You kill them,
and
they
every
kill them, and
time
they
you
insta
killed,
respawn.
yeah, insta respawn. As soon as you
No more.
killed the last one, they all respawned all over again. It was like a bear fest.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah, it was almost as bad as the bear apocalypse that we had in Beta Weekend 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Froggy says when you're not, we don't need them, the wolves. When you're not looking for them, they attack you in a pack of 40. Yep. Interesting detail though. Apparently, I haven't seen it myself, but this is what I saw on Discord. If you had the hunt wolves mission in the Arctic, so if you put a radio in the Arctic, you do that mission. You still needed to kill conifer wolves, the forestland wolves.
Yeah, that makes no sense at all.
No, was it that weird?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
if you're
sad.
in the Arctic, it would make sense that you kill Arctic wolves.
Yeah.
Downside to that is there's way more wolves in the Arctic than there are in the
Well,
forest.
is that a downside? Okay, hey, I found a cache. Sorry, I still had this dynamic mission, find a cache, and I just ran into it. Good. Anyway, let's see, added missing repair function library file missing from the previous commit. The bears no longer respawn. To fix the build. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for fixing the fix.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Future content. Oh dear. Oh,
hold on,
excuse me. Sorry.
sorry, I had to kill a Komodo here. Future content. Updates and improvements to the swamp scatters and general ambience finishing. Uh, Added enzyme geysers, so we all have enzyme geysers in the new DLC map as well. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm still not gonna do them, because they're not worth it in my opinion. But hey, at least they're there. So for people who wanna do them, they can.
Good. Good.
Oh, there's a lot of arrows in this cache. Well, they're mine now. Uh, let's see. First, exotic meta spawn. So exotics will be there.
Sorry, where are you seeing that?
Placing foliage, exotic meta spawn,
Oh,
and
right.
enzyme
Okay.
geysers. Yeah, there are also going to be exotics. That's good. And let's see what else. Not really. Stupid Komodos. I'm just cutting up a Komodo and then I get attacked by another Komodo. Well, I'm gonna ignore him and I'm just gonna run. Because I wanted to find a cave. Because I need more aluminum. I haven't found an aluminum deep node yet, so
Okay. Multitasking to the
anyway.
max, I see.
Oh, I'll tell you. I tell you what. Earlier this afternoon, I was playing 2 games at the same time.
Wow.
I have 2 monitors. I was playing Icarus on the one screen and Alien Dawn on the other screen.
Okay.
So, if you're talking about multitasking, eh?
No, I think I'll stick to one game at a time, thanks. That's more than enough of a challenge.
Eh, it's okay. It's doable. I
Okay.
say I'm gonna go to the cave, but I am almost full on inventory slots, so oh well. Who cares? Let's see. I saw something about, and now I'm talking from memory, from when I read through the patch notes earlier today, about a big tree cave or a gigantic tree cave or something.
Ooh,
Yeah. So looks like we're gonna have a cave with a big tree. Might be where most base is.
could be. Yeah. Hmm. Or is it going to be a cave that is accessible through a big tree?
Try and find it in the future content here. I read it like there is going to be a cave with a big tree inside. That's how I read it. But maybe I interpreted the text wrong.
Well, I can't even see what you were looking at, so can't help you out.
Okay, let's see. I need more screens. Uh, that was basically the only, or at least the most interesting thing in the future content. The rest is uh, basically work on the new DLC. I can't find it no more. Let's
No,
see.
I can't
I
see
from
anything.
here.
Oh, there
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
Mega. Added pathway to climb out of Mega Tree Cave and set dress Mega Tree Cave tunnel on purple quad. So Mega Tree Cave.
Tunnel, which might suggest a cave that's accessed via a mega tree.
It's a tunnel, so I would say a tunnel through the rocks. You go into the cave and there's a Mega Tree inside. Now, I don't
Hmm.
know where I got the info or the thought from that. Hey, maybe this is Moe's Cave or something. I don't know. So somehow it made me think of Moe's Cave, which was in earlier patch notes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've got some pretty mega caves as it is. Um,
Well, there's Mega and there's Mega, hey?
well, yeah. So, I mean, we already have is it, desert to Arctic immense cave.
True, true. We like the one on Olympus in the between. Well, desert to Arctic. That cave.
Yeah,
That's like the biggest
super
cave I
cave.
think in the map.
Yeah,
Bigger
yeah.
than bigger than anything in Styx, definitely.
Mhm. Okay. And that, peeps, takes us to the end of this week's update. Um, there's quite a few things in there this week, actually, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, it's a. I'm up for a bit of gameplay. I'm playing.
Um,
Actually, already in preparation for today's gameplay.
well, that's 20 to 11 here. And I have to work at 7.
Why do you
Um,
think? Why do you think I prepared a lot already?
yeah. Um,
So we can have at least some gameplay done. We can show people some stuff.
okay. Um,
without having to spend a lot of time preparing.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I was just going to say, though, that the gameplay is really not going to be particularly long because my eyes are nipping as it is. Um, and didn't really sleep very well last night, and it's going to be a really heavy weekend this weekend. So, um, so what are we doing for the gameplay? What are we testing?
There is no new mission, so open world and show some of the new stuff.
Okay, alrighty. So that's what we're doing. We will see you there. We'll be there in what, 10, 10 minutes?
I don't know, you tell me. I'm here.
Yep, 10 minutes. Okay, so let's say 10 to the hour. Yeah, 7 or 8 minutes. So 10 to the hour, we'll be back for some gameplay. Um, so until then, it's good night from me,
And good night from her.
and we will see you in about 10 minutes. Until then, it's a dangerous world out there, peeps. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.